Good morning, friends. We are starting the topic that is design against fluctuating load. We are starting the term stress concentration. Remember, for example, this is a plate, small plate subject to the tensile load at this side. On this plate, we have the limit design equation, that is nominal stress is equal to load by cross sectional area. Okay, so this is not it's a tensile stress. Due to the force applied, due to the cross sectional area of this big cross sectional area may be P by W into T. This is the width of the plate and thickness of the plate. Okay, this is the limit design equation. Now this is a plate having there no discontinuity. This could not in the form of holes or keyways are not there. Now consider another plate with this hole. This hole is required for a functional purpose, and this is subject to the axial loading. And if you see the stress distribution diagram, so on either side, this is a nominal stress on this side, and near the vicinity of the hole, so there is a nominal stress induced, and around this region, the maximum stress induced because of the abrupt change in cross section, because of the holes powered area. So, design of this equation, that is this equation, if you apply for this one, it does not produce correct results. So this equation here we have to require to modify. To account this, so this is because of the change in because of plate there, this is a higher battery generated there, and this to account there. To account this highest value stress, we have to take one factor that is known as stress concentration. Stress concentration, nothing but localization of stresses in the vicinity or in the neighborhood of the abrupt change in the neighborhood of discontinuities. Discontinuities may be in the form of holes, keyway, recess, threaded end, shoulder shafts. So these parts we require in actual component. A theoretical components may inform cross section, material is homogeneous, but in actual practice, because the discontinuities are present in the form of oil holes, keyways, recess, and these are required for functional purpose, but it's not homogeneous. So this equation we cannot give the correct results. This equation required to modify them. Okay, to modify these results, you have to use the concept of stress concentration. So here, the stress concentration defined as it is nothing but localization of stresses in the neighborhood of discontinuities in the form of change in cross section. That is material defects are there, lower surface finish, localized getting to the smaller kind of contact. So the term stress concentration can theoretical stress concentration defined as a KT, a TH, theoretical stress concentration. Theoretical stress concentration can be defined as KTH equal to highest value of stress. Highest value of stress near discontinuities in the form of oil holes, keyways, and highest value of stress obtained from elementary design equations. So this is limit design equation. So this we call as maximum stress, and in this is the sigma max. So this is the sigma max by sigma naught. Okay, so you have to design the component for maximum stress. So maximum stress induced in the material, that is permission stress, is equal to what? Your theoretical stress concentration factor into sigma naught by this equation. So this theoretical stress concentration, the standard component is given in the catalog, and this is the maximum value of stress, nothing but is the permission value of stress depending upon the, in case of ductile material, yield strength, the criteria of design, yield strength by a factor of safety for ductile material. For brittle material, SUT by factor of safety for brittle material. Okay, so make use of the equation. You can find out this value sigma max from the material. The theoretical constant factor given the catalog and sigma max can be expressed by the expression. So in this case, relation between W and thickness may be given, load is given, and from this you can calculate the geometry of the mechanical element. So stress concentration factor depends on geometry of the viscosities and the material. Okay, so now what are the causes of stress concentration factor in this country? What are the causes of stress concentration? These are one, abrupt change in cross section. Abrupt changing in cross section, such as oil holes, the cleavage, shoulder shaft. Next reason may occur poor surface finish. Poor surface finish. Next, third, is a localized loading. Localized loading due to smaller area of contact. Due to smaller area in contact. For example, cam and faller. And lastly, go for variation in mechanical properties. Variation in material properties. Material properties. That is, in the material may not homogeneous, presence of crack, holes are there, cracks are there, non-inclusive particles are there. These are the reasons the stress concentration arises in the register. Now, what remedies for? What remedies to minimize the stress concentration effect? So let us go for remedies. Let's go for remedies of stress concentration factor. So it is observed that you can't eliminate discontinuities completely. Discontinuity must present there, but severity of stress concentration can be reduced to some extent by selecting proper geometry of the mechanical element and or by principle of minimization of material. For example, suppose you have got one particular component. Sorry, this is your plate here, and this is one single notch is provided on this side. The pulling point is on the other side. Plate with the single notch. The single notch. Okay, around this region, because this plate is there and this is one particular feature required there. So in this case, the stress distributed pattern will be like this here. So around this region, stresses of highest matter. To reduce to some extent, what they do? Provide, what a remedy is there? Provide additional notches. But one that is we call as A. That means on the same notch like this here. So provide small holes on the other side. Small additional notches. By doing so, these stress lines are more shifted toward the center line. So severity of stress concentration will be further reduced. This is a cluster gathered together around this layer, but this is slight shifted to this one. So you provide additional notches, or sometimes provide additional holes. Additional holes are there. Additional holes. For example, this is same plate. But you provide holes are there. Drill the holes. So again, severe stress concentration line, stress lines are more shifted toward the center line. So like this. These are the direction. These are the reverse stress lines. Provide additional holes. This is one of them. Okay. Sometimes what you do, parts are there. You can do like this. This is a threads part. Suppose this is a one threads, and these are threadings I show by conventionally. Okay, so this is very poor. Stress lines are like this. So what you do? So instead of this one, same part. So provide some gap up to this. This is portion will be left. So this is till the end, but this motion is left up to this. This may prefer. And sometimes, because in this case, stress lines are up to shifted like this. Or sometimes we do like this. The same plate, and here is a enlarged, and these are straight lines. So we can shift it towards this one. So this is the better. These are some examples you can reduce this stress concentration. Or another is one plate is there, and there is a hole. Stress issue pattern like this here. That will be pull. So what do provide additional holes on either side? This is our prime hole and provide two holes on either side. So these stress lines are shifted from the other side. These are steps. Okay. So these are the some of the features. Suppose my case of keyway. So this is a keyway shaft. This is a keyway here, and these are stress lines. So what do you do in this case? Say key is a keyway. Provide additional holes on either side. Additional holes on either side. So stress lines are shifted towards the bottom side. This is how the remedies for stress concentration. Okay, stop this. Thank you.